So we are now at Seagull's Goa Jars, and let's go meet her and let her explain the whole concept to you. Hi, Seagull.
Hi.
Lovely meeting you.
Thank you.
So this is Seagull. Most of her jars here, her menu are based according to Moroccan dishes and Mediterranean dishes,
True.
right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
So show us around.
Okay. So
what
this is
is
the
this?
kitchen.
Yeah.
It's an open kitchen, and this is Goa Jars.
Like, can I just keep one with me for now? And
Come see.
Let's go in.
Come inside. So Goa Jars is a Mediterranean condiment brand.
yes,
We make all kind of spreads, pickles, relishes, and they're all from the Middle East and Morocco.
Right.
Which this is the culinary.
Yeah.
This is the kitchen where I grew up, and this is the food
Yeah.
I make. And Goa Jars is a brand that started in lockdown here in Goa in COVID time, and for the last 5 years we developed the brand and spread it around Goa and even around India. So it's
so when you say all around India, do you mean that you're sending it to other cities also?
yes, we already sell in a few stores in Delhi and Bombay.
Oh, wow.
And online on Amazon.
Oh.
So it's all started. It's all just began.
Okay, so I'm really excited to talk about it. So let's sit down and let's start from the beginning of the journey of Goa Jars.
All right.
Yeah, come on. So Seagull, when did you first come to Goa?
I first came to Goa as a traveler in '99.
Right.
So I saw Goa in early times,
Yeah.
and that was a short visit.
It
when
was
I
more simpler and
absolutely was a village, was simple, was a small community, and it was simple. It was much
everyone
more
knew
simple.
everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that was my first trip to India, and I
Yeah.
traveled around India, not only in Goa. Then I start coming here more often in about 2008, like that. I stayed longer periods here in the season. But when I really established is 5-6 years ago, before COVID started, and then I just established here and made my life here in Goa as my home.
So what made you decide that I'm going to make Goa my home, I'm going to raise my son here, and I'm going to establish a business here?
So I'm a traveler, so I explored a few areas. I lived in California, I lived in other places in the world. But I always had a very warm and special place for India, and I always felt at home in India.
India.
Yeah. So yeah, in some point when my son started to grow up, and I felt like I need to travel less and establish somewhere and create something. I felt like the needs to really create something, and then I decided that Goa is the perfect place to be. I feel at home in Goa, and there where I decided, okay, let's go to school, let's open a business, and let's make a life, a real life. Yeah.
How old is your son?
11.
11. Are you a single mother?
I am a single mother, yeah, proud single mother.
And what made you decide that you don't want a male factor in raising your child?
Nothing. I have never decided that I don't want a male figure in my life. It just happened that when I was in the right age and ready, very late but ready to be a mother, I didn't have that male figure, and for me was I could do it on my own for that time. So I did. I wasn't like. I wasn't the one that think without a male figure I cannot do it, right?
Yeah.
And this is a family. So for me, when I was ready, I just happened to be alone. So I just did that. Yeah.
So your son, what does he think about this?
That's his life. That's his reality. We live in a very colorful society where everything is like accepted, and
which is one of the best things about Goa.
yes, exactly.
It accepts things, your weaknesses, your pains, your happiness, your joys. It embraces everything.
Yeah, it's Goa is for me. It's a mixed culture that people come from all over the world together with local people, and everything is accepted. Everything is it's a free place. And yeah, we are in an open world. I'm an open-minded person,
So,
and
yes.
this is part of his life, my life. Yeah.
Good. Are there any challenges as a single mother raising a son?
Of course, there are challenges, especially when you run a business and this kind of business. This is the most challenging, where to have more time for your family and your child, and for the business that me as a single woman trying to do. And I really never see it as a weakness, but the opposite. A single woman business is come from power, not from weaknesses. Yeah. So I don't feel like a victim or anything.
Yeah, that's a good attitude to keep.
Absolutely. So I'm very proud to have a women-led business, to have that. And within this, there are the challenges, but we do it. We're doing it. It's a fact. My son is a beautiful being.
Yes.
And is going to school and play football. He's a player in FC Goa.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Wow.
under 13.
Wow.
We managed to make it all,
Yeah.
It works.
Okay. And how long has your son been in Goa?
Since he was born. He was born in California, and he came here when he was 2 months old.
So Sigal, what advice would you give to other single moms who would want to move to Goa?
Now these times it's a little bit more challenging because there is a lot of competition in that field. But if to move in general, I think it's a paradise. It's a paradise for single mom and to raise kids in general. I think it's still beautiful, and compared to big cities or compared to the West, we still raise our kids in more natural and simple environment, which is for me very important. If you tell someone in the West that my 11 years old doesn't have a phone, it will seems like radical. But for me, it's a bless. So I mean, depends what you want and what's your attitude.
So living in Goa, children are somehow protected from the unnecessary aspects of life which are everywhere around in bigger cities.
Yeah, they keep their innocence, the childish innocence, which in the outside, I feel like sometimes it's, even when they grow for teenagers, it becomes something that I'm trying to protect him by staying here and keep this innocence, innocent just a little more,
How is the dating scene for single mothers here in Goa?
Yes, Goa attract party people and party vibe, and I know that since the early days I came to Goa. And since I'm not anymore, I mean, I have that party soul in me, so it will never go. But I am not any longer in the party scene, you know. And so, and especially now, like you talked before about the challenging of raising a child and having a business. So it takes from you the time, obviously, and you're less available for like dating and going out, and that's fine. And some things are like they have their own timing. So I'm okay with that also. Yes.
Igal, according to you, what qualities in a man makes a good companion?
A good companion. Okay, I didn't know it's about men, but
maybe I'm putting you out there in the dating market.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I didn't know. I thought it's about condiments. But the same quality that I will look for in every other friends in my life or person in my life. Yeah, to be intelligent and able to have a conversation, able to go deep, you know, in every field and outside of the surface, you know, of the pretending and what the outside impression, but more inside and heart and like, you know, good connections.
Good connections.
Yeah.
What are your favorite places that you go to?
So if we talk about previous years, I would go to the places of these old school community places, which I think no longer for me. They are still happening, but no longer for me. Now my social life is very, you know, I play a game, a sally ball, is a water game, is a pool game. And for me, this is also más o menos my social life.
Okay.
These people that we play together for, let's say, myself, 8-9 years already, maybe less. And we have like a lot in common, so we spend a lot of time together, we celebrate our birthday together, we go on vacations together, so this is my private parties, house parties for me. This is the once in a while I will go out to a good restaurant or to a nice bar, but not very often, I would say.
I guess that happens with everyone after a certain age. They just they start withdrawing back and preferring house parties and a slower pace of life.
Exactly.
Yeah. You've been in Goa for so long, Sigal. You must tell us a hidden gem, my audience, for a very late night drink.
I can tell you some places that is like for me, I don't know, one of them is like maybe many people already knows. I will go to a Bomra for a drink. For me, it's a nice space with a beautiful garden and great cocktails always. And Bomra is always there, so for me, it's a great place to have a drink. But I will also search for the simple places, you know, like Koji Bar, for example. On the way from Nilaya, when we play, we always stop at Koji Bar and have a nice Goan food, homemade Goan food, and a good drink. So, yeah.
It's called Koji Bar.
Koji Bar.
If you don't mind, may I ask you, is it enough to sustain you and your son?
It's a business that created to, you know, it comes from understanding that as a single mom and as my child is growing, I understood that it's not enough just to sustain, but I created a business with intention to grow for a big business. So right now, and for the last 5 years, I work really hard, but I think right now we are in the point that it's we're ready to scale up. And scale up to a national brand that sells all over the country, and to increase our online and to just make it a bigger business to obviously sustain and more than that.
So while we are there at it, can you explain to my audience what your jars are about?
So Goa Jars is about condiments and spread pickles, but fresh and healthy products, all natural. We don't use any artificial colors or chemicals, nothing. It's a kind of pantry style product. So the only preservative is the natural oils, vinegar, salt, and all natural.
So how long can you keep it in the fridge?
This one is that you don't need to keep in the fridge. It lasts 6 months on the shelf. Yes, like a good pantry product. We have a proper sealing machine, that vacuum sealing machine, so it's all made properly. This made in order to have an available product that in a very short time you can make a nice meal. Either it's a sandwich or to add it to a stew or to cook with like slow cooked tomato sauce, for example, that we cook for hours and take the skin out and improve it with like garlic and all good spices. And all you need to do is to open the jar and to make anything you.
So last night I had one of I tried 2-3 of your jars. I had the labneh, I had the chili, and I think it was the tahini.
The mirchi, the
The
Yeah.
mirchi,
and the aubergine.
and the aubergine. And I had it with poi, the Goan bread poi, and I just smeared a little labneh on it and just putting whatever I had taken 5-6 jars, and then I just made a little sandwich of it, and it was the yummiest sandwich I've ever eaten. We'll go back to where you're from and how it has inspired your culinary skills.
So yeah, my mom is the one that gave me the first, whom I called first when I decided to create this brand. She was born in Morocco, and she is the chef that has these recipes. All my recipes are heritage recipes.
Yes.
They're all traditional. Yeah, it's all come from Mediterranean and the Moroccan kitchen. And this is the origin of Goa Jars. This is where I focus. Yeah.
So, how do you ensure the authenticity of Mediterranean and Moroccan flavors? And where are these flavors coming from?
I grew up on this all my life. This is what I ate. So it's not like I'm sourcing some recipes. I adjust them to the ingredient I can find here in India because it's made local from local ingredients. I buy my ingredients in the local market, and I like to support the local market. And I know the flavor. I know when I eat something, I know the flavor that I want to bring. And this is very important for me to keep it authentic because India is a huge culinary market, and there are so many amazing foods and condiments and Indian pickles, Indian spreads. So I'm not coming to compete this because I'm not trying to do something I don't familiar with. So when I bring my product, it's to add to the Indian food market, and bring my own touch to that market.
Your jars are more like condiments that you just open and can make a quick meal out of it. So, who is your target audience here in Goa?
My audience is mostly people that love food and open-minded to try more kind of food, that want to diverse their diet with other kind of food and not only what they can find locally, but to diverse. It's like me. One day I like to eat fish thali, and the other day I want to make like a marinated chicken with preserved lemon. So these people that they travel, they eat a lot of kind of food, and they seeking this different food. Mediterranean for me, it's very rich, it's flavored, it's simple. I love simple food.
So is it the European crowd, the foreigner crowd that's coming to you more, or the Indian crowd?
It's mixed. It's absolutely mixed. Yeah, I have everyone.
To what ratio would you say a mix?
It's the ratio of people in Goa. They all love my food. So like whoever come here, try my food, they love it. Yes.
Okay, great. How do you tackle setbacks and failures?
You grew up from failures. It's fine, you learn from mistakes, and I discovered that many times that people things, you make mistakes, it actually make you grows in a really incredible way. You just I never I'm not afraid of mistakes. It's not it never stops me because I feel like this is part of the learning, and it's fine. And
have you ever collaborated with local businesses or chefs?
Yes, first in our little store we also support other artisans. I like to give them a space and say, hey, I'm not alone and you're not alone. We're all doing the same thing here in Goa. And there are so many talented people that making natural food from their own heritage culture, like Eddie that makes beautiful umami, and Koji Boy and Ahana, and I give them a space also here because I feel like
these are not your products?
No, but this is like this belongs to other artisans, Oyazumami and a few more that I feel like they are good enough.
That's
and
nice. Nice. What has been your learning experience as an entrepreneur?
That you really need to be devoted to what you're doing and sacrifice. It's days of really hard work sometimes, creating a crew which take years. You know, once again and again I train people that left for their own reasons. That kind of Goa, it's a very, people move on very fast. Yeah. So you really need to believe in what you do and do it consistently every day.
Yeah.
You can cut this after.
Yeah. We would like to sample a sandwich made from your jars.
Okay. So I know you're vegetarian.
Yes.
You eat cheese.
Yes.
So we'll make you a vegetarian sandwich.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. You just open the jar, and straight from the jar, you just take a bowl of cheese. You want to focus on this, you see? And you just... Yeah?
And we shall put some gherkins and some
We will do everything.
aubergines.
You can even use the oil because it's beautiful,
Oh,
olive oil.
nice.
Yeah?
Nice.
And
I
it's
love
juicy.
olive oil.
This is the bachamela. It's a Moroccan marinated aubergine.
So this marinated aubergine.
Have a look. It's full of spices. Yeah. So we'll have roasted paper.
Yeah, just that much.
That's much. All right.
I like this.
Yeah.
And the gherkins.
The gherkins. We'll put. It's okay. I'll use my hands.
Yeah, sure. Looks yummy, yummy.
Everything is juicy inside.
Perfect. Can you? So this is what Sigal has made for me, and I'm going to try it and tell you what it tastes like.
If you want to spicy up, you can put some little mirchi.
No, this is just perfect. So as I'm having coffee and Sigal's delicious sandwich, I'll have to say goodbye to everyone until next Sunday. Please do subscribe, like, share, comment, so that I can continue to bring out more exciting, more fun, take you to more different locations. Until then, toodly-doo.